Man, I look like a giant from this perspective. Hello, people who also forgot to make their bed this morning. My name is Ceci and welcome to another episode of How to Cantonese. I cannot see properly. The previous few episodes were about like vocab and words. Well, this one is though. I was going to say this one is more about sentences, but I guess it's like half-half. Anyway, so we've learned how to make simple SVO sentences like ages and ages ago. If you're new here, please go check out that sentence structure video. I believe it's like the 9th or the 6th. Well, I don't remember. It's been 84 years! But with only those simple sentences, sometimes, actually it's like most of the time, it is not enough for you to express what you're trying to say. Especially when you want to show people your, let's say, intention or willingness to do stuff. You know, like just like me want this or me need that kind of things. And this is what we're going to talk about today in this video. Yay! Verbs of intention / willingness / necessity / I don't know, you don't do this or you die, that kind of stuff. Well, in English we have something called infinitives or to infinitives. I don't know why I learned it that way, together with some verbs that we can use to show our intention or something like that. Verbs like want, need, have to, ought to, or should I just say ought, etc. These kind of verb plus a to plus the other verb that you really want to say. So, for example, I want to buy that Dishonored 2 DLC, but how to do it in Cantonese though? Well, it's simple. You just omit the to. We just put the verb of intention in front of the verb that you are going to, use as the action. Example, 我想買嗰隻 Dishonored 2 嘅 DLC. Well, I really want to. My wallet's ready. The sentence part is not that difficult, but in terms of the vocab, it is a bit different in English. Mostly they're similar, but a bit different in some places. So you may have to pay a bit more attention towards that. The first verb is 想. Well, 想 is simple. It means want. So that is like pure desire, nothing necessary about that. So in Cantonese, you can use it in sentences like 我今年暑假想去日本旅行. I want to go to Japan for this summer holiday. You just want to do it. You don't have to pay money to do it. It is just an idea in your brain. It is simple in spoken form. With 想, but some of you who've spent like more hours into Cantonese may say, oh, but 想 in the written form means to think. How about that? Well, despite 想 meaning think in written form, you can't really use that idea on the spoken form, because the spoken form of think is 諗. Well, you can use 諗 in this kind of intentional sentence as well, but the meaning would be kinda different. You can say 我今年暑假諗住去日本旅行. Well, that means I am thinking about going to Japan in a summer holiday. And the thinking here means that you might have a simple plan about that, like you may have the date figured out or you've already booked the tickets. So yeah, In case you're confused about 想 and 諗, here's the difference. So, yep. The second or the third verb of intention, I really should have given it a nicer name, but whatever. Well, the verb is you in Cantonese. Well, you in English means have to or need. Well, it's kind of a necessity to do stuff. There will be some consequences if you do not do that thing. For instance, 你要跟住條黃線排隊㗎，唔好打尖啦。You have to follow the yellow line and line up. Don't jump the queue. Seriously, don't jump the queue. It is one of the big no-nos in Hong Kong culture. If you jump the queue, then people will bite you and expect to line up everywhere in Hong Kong if you are ever coming here or if you're planning to live here. We basically spend like half of our lifespan on queuing for stuff. But if it comes to negative expressions, then you does not mean need anymore. Instead, you becomes the new want. Calm down, let me explain. In negative expression,
that is, you expressing you don't want or don't need to do stuff.
In Cantonese, the sentence structure is simple. You just put the ultimate negative character in front of everything, except the subject. So it becomes verb of intention, the action verb. For example, 我唔想食泰國菜啊，我唔食得辣㗎。I don't want to eat Thai food because I cannot handle spicy food, okay? So yeah, that's a typical I don't want 我唔想 sentence. But if you want to show a slightly stronger you don't want unwillingness, that's the word. If you want to show your unwillingness to do stuff, you can use you instead, such as 我唔要嗰件紅色啊，我鍾意藍色多啲。I don't want that red one. I prefer blue one. So both of them kind of mean the same thing, but you is like this amount of stronger. But what if when I need to say I don't need? Well, you use the verb 使. Well, 使 is kind of special here because we tend to not use it in positive situations. No one says 我使食飯. I need to eat. That's weird. So don't say that. But it's normal to say 我唔使食飯. I don't need to eat. Maybe you've already eaten 5 minutes ago, so yeah, you're full. In situations that you have to, really have to, you must, then in Cantonese, you just put 一定, a very strong adverb in front of you. So the simplest one is 一定要. Then it becomes ought to. For example, 我12點前一定要走㗎. I must leave before 12 o'clock. Still don't know why the glass slipper was a good idea, why. Yeah, I guess that's the content for this video, so let's do a recap. Today we talked about how to make sentences to express your intention or willingness to do stuff. So the positive way is verb of the intention plus the action verb. If you want to say something that you don't want or need to do, then use in front of that plus verb of intention plus the action verb. And some examples of verb of intention is the first one, 想, desire, 我想, I want, 要, I need, 一定要, I must, or you will die or something. If you want to say something that you don't need, remember, don't use 唔要 because that means 唔想. Only Instead, you have to use 唔使. And by the way, 諗 is the spoken form of think, and 想 is the written form of think. Don't get it confused. Yeah, I think that's a wrap of this video. So yeah, if you have any kinds of questions or things to say, please leave a comment down below. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you find this one enjoyable, useful. Subscribe to this channel for more Cantonese tutorial and other stuff like vlogs and time-lapse drawing. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!